Success stories of self-made millionaires often begin with humble beginnings, tight budgets, and an unshakable drive to succeed. But what truly sets them apart isn't just their hustle, it's how they managed their money when they had very little of it. These individuals mastered the art of budgeting not as a sacrifice but as a strategy for growth. While others splurged or lived paycheck to paycheck, these future millionaires were deliberately tracking their spending, finding ways to stretch every dollar, and investing in their future even when their bank accounts barely had anything in them. What's more surprising, many of their hacks are simple and accessible to anyone. In this video, we'll explore 10 powerful budgeting tips used by self-made millionaires who began with nothing and built their fortunes one smart money move at a time. 1. Live below your means, no matter what. One of the most common budget rules followed by self-made millionaires is living below their means, even after they become wealthy. People like Warren Buffett and Jim Walton, of Walmart fame, are famously frugal despite being billionaires. Early on, these individuals chose modest housing, cooked at home, and avoided lifestyle inflation. They knew that wealth isn't measured by what you spend but by what you save and invest. By resisting the urge to upgrade their lifestyle with every small increase in income, they created a growing gap between earnings and expenses, fueling their ability to invest and grow wealth faster. 2. Automate your savings first. Millionaires who started broke understood the discipline of paying themselves first. Long before they could afford to invest large amounts, they prioritized saving, even if it was just $5 or $10 at a time. Many used automation, setting up bank transfers that immediately funneled a portion of each paycheck into savings or investment accounts. This strategy ensured consistency, removed the temptation to spend, and made saving a habit. By automating their finances, they eliminated the emotional component of money and stayed committed to building their future nest egg, one automated deposit at a time. 3. Treat every dollar like an employee. Chris Raining, a self-made millionaire who retired early, often says, "Treat every dollar like a little worker you send out to bring back more dollars." This mindset leads to highly intentional budgeting. Every dollar is assigned a job, whether it's saving, investing, paying off debt, or covering necessities. Instead of letting money sit idle or disappear into small purchases, these millionaires direct every cent toward building their wealth. This kind of thinking turns budgeting from a chore into a strategy, ensuring that every dollar contributes to a larger financial goal. 4. Track every penny relentlessly. Most self-made millionaires are obsessive about knowing where their money goes. Before they had wealth, they tracked every single expense with notebooks, apps, or spreadsheets. Damon John, founder of Fubu and a Shark Tank investor, credits his budgeting success to the discipline of recording each dollar spent in the early days. This habit revealed patterns, highlighted wasteful spending, and allowed for informed decision-making. Whether it was a $2 coffee or a $200 bill, they knew it all. Once you see exactly where your money goes, it becomes easier to adjust and take control of your financial future. 5. Use the 80-20th rule on spending. Millionaires who started broke often apply the Pareto principle, 80-20th rule, to their budget. 80% of financial waste comes from 20% of expenses. By identifying the small number of spending habits that cause most of their budget leaks, like dining out too often, recurring subscriptions, or unnecessary shopping, they were able to make high-impact cuts without feeling deprived. This smart, targeted approach to saving ensures maximum efficiency and avoids the burnout that can come from extreme frugality. Focus on the few things that matter most and cut the rest. 6. Reinvest windfalls instead of splurging. Unexpected bonuses, tax refunds, or freelance payments are often viewed as extra money and quickly spent on wants. But millionaires in the making saw these windfalls as opportunities to fast-track their goals. Instead of splurging, they immediately funneled extra income into investments, savings accounts, or paying down debt. Grant Cardone, a real estate millionaire, has spoken about reinvesting nearly every extra dollar into his business ventures early on. This reinvestment habit builds momentum, compounds wealth faster, and teaches discipline that pays dividends over time, literally and figuratively. 7. Create a no-spend challenge. Many broke millionaires used self-imposed no-spend periods to reset their budget and break bad spending habits. These challenges could last a weekend, a week, or even a month, during which they committed to spending money only on absolute essentials. The goal wasn't just to save money in the short term, but to build awareness of needs versus wants, increase appreciation for small things, and strengthen self-discipline. What started as a temporary challenge often led to long-term shifts in spending behavior. It's a powerful and flexible tool for tightening up finances and accelerating financial goals. 8. Buy quality, not quantity. While budgeting often emphasizes spending less, millionaires who started broke understood the long-term value of buying quality. Whether it was tools, clothes, or business equipment, they preferred making a single solid purchase over multiple cheap ones that would wear out quickly. This approach, sometimes referred to as value spending, avoids the trap of false savings. Over time, quality purchases reduce repeat spending, save time, and contribute to a more minimalist, mindful lifestyle. When every dollar counts, every purchase needs to hold up its weight, and quality always wins in the long run. 9. Budget for investing, not just saving. While many people focus solely on saving for emergencies, self-made millionaires made sure their budget also included money set aside specifically for investing. They treated investing not as a luxury, but as a necessary monthly expense, just like rent or groceries. Whether it was stocks, real estate, or starting a business, they knew that long-term wealth came from putting money to work. Even during tight months, they prioritized at least a small investment. Over time, these consistent contributions snowballed into significant wealth. A small, consistent investment beats sporadic large deposits every time. 10. Set micro goals to build momentum. One underrated budget hack many broke millionaires used was setting short-term, achievable financial goals, also known as micro goals. Instead of saying, "I want to save $50,000, they'd focus on saving $100 this week or reducing this month's grocery bill by $30. These bite-sized wins created a sense of momentum and motivation that built up over time. They turned budgeting into a game where small successes snowballed into major progress. These early wins not only helped build better financial habits but also rewired their mindset to believe that bigger goals were possible. Millionaires who started with nothing didn't wait until they had money to start budgeting smart. They budgeted smart because they didn't have money. They saw every dollar as a tool, every expense as a decision, and every moment as a chance to improve. Their habits weren't about restriction, but empowerment. They learned to take control of their finances early, to build momentum through discipline and creativity, and to stretch every cent with strategy and intention. These budget hacks aren't exclusive to the wealthy, they're universal tools that anyone can use to improve their financial standing. By adopting even a few of these practices, you can change the way you handle money and start laying the groundwork for your own financial success story. After all, if it worked for millionaires when they were broke, it can absolutely work for you.